Here in the mess tent, absolutely chucking it down outside. It took me ages to get the tent up in the dark. Put the wrong poles in the wrong holes to start with. Didn't have enough pegs, thanks whichever kid used that last. And now, having a quiet night, it's about coming up to 11 o'clock. I decided to try and stay up as long as possible to avoid having a wee in the middle of the night because it is absolutely heaving down. Talk to you later. I'm in the tent. It's about coming up to 11:30. It's chucking it down. It's been chucking it down all night. It's also started snowing. It's not really cold. I'm quite cosy. But this is only a small tent and I've got quite a lot of kit. So, hey, I don't know. Perhaps I should invest in a slightly bigger tent for the future. Camp near some kids doing a Duke of Edinburgh, so being quite noisy. I whisper so they don't hear me. But I think everyone's starting to drift off. I've stayed off the whiskey because I didn't really fancy the idea of having to wake up in the middle of the night, go to the loo in this weather. Okay, we'll see how we get on in the morning. Good morning from Haddon Farm campsite. It's actually a bright, beautiful day here, although the forecast is not good for this afternoon. In Lincoln, all the indications from Facebook are that it's snow on the ground, so for what it's worth, we've got the better weather here. It's quite a full. There's a bit of campsite down the bottom which haven't got any tents, but otherwise all the fields are pretty full. So all these masochists out in April, getting the healthy fresh air in. There's over there, if you can see it, there's a big muck heap. Lovely, these are proper working farmers. You city slickers, you. Here we are, the Money Ash lead mine, somewhere in Derbyshire. Actually, it's the Magpie lead mine near Money Ash in Derbyshire. We've come for a little walk this morning. This morning looks like being the nicer of the parts of the day because it's looking like it's going to chuck it down this afternoon, but never mind. We have the gear, look. Whistle. Don't think we're going to need it here. But had a goodish kit last night as it was snowing and it was quite cold, but I was cosy enough in my sleeping bag liner, my sleeping bag and my blanket and 2 layers. And we had a good breakfast with the scouts this morning and are now off on a bit of a walk. Hopefully there'll be a tea shop somewhere on the way. Bit of muck spreading. Ooh-ah. Here we are in the Cock and Pullet in Sheldon. And we're sat by the window. We said we wanted a table by the window and by the fire.
Just do it as a bowl.
And there's the rest of the pub. Ish. Can you see it? And we're 2 hours in and we've done about 2.5 miles and hey, that's pretty good miles an hour that, isn't it? But you know, needs must. Obviously it's been really difficult terrain and we've had to get the ropes out every now and again and yeah. And we stopped for a breakaway biscuit at some point, or I did anyway. And we're now sat in a nice warm pub waiting for the teas to arrive. How about that? And for those that know me, yes, I only drink tea at lunchtime by and large. Hey up, we're outside the Bull's Head in Money Ash. We had a choice between an ice cream, some calf, the old Smithy, right, thanks, or a pint in a Bull's Head, and we've gone for a pint in the Bull's Head. See you inside. Okay, we're inside the pub. What's it called again? The Black Bull, is it? Very nice to sit down. Having a pint of black sheep, actually. Some of them have gone round next door to get some ice creams, and us hardcore are in the pub stall. And we will at some point have to consider getting up, putting our gear on again and going. But for the moment, we're content with sitting here. So decided to have an ice cream, and the story is, and I've already told these people, I just got £1.70 out to pay and 20 pence rolled underneath the freezer. So it ended up costing me £1.90. It's a sheep. Oh, look at the speed here. Almost back at the campsite-ish. about 8.5, 9 miles in, and I thought I'd do a vid of this interesting valley with scars. We're way away, aren't we? Anyway, there we go. Pleasant afternoon, lots of sheep about. Well, made it back. 10.3 miles or something like that. Was it 10.3 miles? 10.28. 10.28 miles. Foot weary but happy. Got a nice Rice crispy cake with lots of chocolate, toffee and stuff on it. And waiting for me tea to brew. So all in all, a good day. Would you believe it? I've had to get up because the snow is just on its way. It's moving. Made it into the mess tent, and you can just about see the snow or hail outside now. Maybe hearing it on the roof. Snow at the campsite. That little green tent is mine. I'm going for another cup of tea. It's coming up to 9:25. We're waiting now for the kids to go to bed so that we can go to bed. Bloody freezing our heads off here. Although it's improved a bit since we put the lights on and shut the door of the tent, so keeping a bit of heating. It's cold and it's damp out, but the sleeping bag with liner and blanket feels a bit inviting. Hi again. Second night in the tent. It's been a good day today. 10 or so miles, or a bit more than 10 miles. All sorts of weather you can think of. Snow, hail, rain, sun. Got back, we had a good evening meal. We had chicken stew, a nice apple and fruit crumble. And I've stayed off the whiskey again tonight because I didn't really fancy having to go to the loo in the middle of the night. It's pretty horrible out there really, cold, wet. So, and this morning I made it all through the night, for what it's worth. Anyway, there we go. Last day tomorrow, got a 3-hour walk, followed by a bit of lunch and then home. Good night. Morning all, just been to the washroom. Been a hard frost on the ground overnight here at the campsite. And got a morning, looking forward to a bit of breakfast now. Followed by a 3-hour walk this morning. You know, he was running a minute ago and now he stopped when I take the picture of him. Off you go on. Stopped at the tea rooms in Haddon. We've got 4 Bakewell tarts on order. 3 teas and a cup of coffee or something. I am not having a Bakewell tart, I've got to tell you. I know you won't believe that, but there we go. I've already had after 4 bacon rolls, there's no way I'll fit anything else in. It's lovely, lovely sitting here, look at the view out there. Hey, that's it, Trevor Davis, Sunday. We're on a little footpathy bridge type thing, you can't come past yet. Down by, I don't know, some old sort of mill kind of place. Very pleasant, actually. We're about halfway along our mammoth 4-mile walk. We've had a nice cup of tea and we're enjoying the running water. It's a beautiful day. Look at that, what a sky, eh? And there we go, it's just a pleasant place to be. Made it back and the storm clouds appear to be gathering overhead, so we just did it just in time. And now everybody's taking their tents. I've already taken mine. Do you want a hand, girls? Was that what you're... can I do both things at the same time? Right. So I'm giving the girls a hand here, as you can see. But I put all my stuff away now. So there we go. Let me know what to do next, won't you? I better go. Now I'm being used as a weight to hold the tent down while the girls finish off. Just a bit of a snooze, actually. Are we ready? Okay, there we go. I've got to roll off now, excuse me everybody. And I'm back on? Yep. Alright, yeah. It's my kind of job. Could be a bit more sunny though, sunnier. What's happening?
pause this. I'm feeling very useful here, lying down, holding this tent down. The rain didn't come, but we got the tents down quickly anyway. Ah, right. We're back in action. So, what am I doing now? Let me know.
Deflating the tent.